Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, beautiful people, wherever you are in the world. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've got good health. That's the most important thing. Um, Thank you for being here. Question that I've seen some people ask me and other people. Do crystals and stones, gemstones, really work? Obviously, I do work with them almost on a daily basis. I've been doing that for many years. I thought in the beginning they were something cute, something like decoration, to have in a house, in your bedroom. Later on, I found out that you can do all sorts of things with them. And let me tell you something. Let me give you a couple of examples, so I can put you, hopefully, in my perspective. Okay. You've got one of these, right? At least one. Okay. And you might need, depending on the device that you got, on the mobile phone that you got, you might have to recharge it every day, right? If you're lucky, you probably won't have to recharge it for a whole week. I've got another phone that, if I use it, even if I use it daily, I don't need to recharge it every day. I can just leave it for a week. I've actually extended it. I've managed to use my phone on a single charge for 2 weeks, literally. So obviously, at the end, you had 1%, but even on that 1%, I still did a lot. Okay, so, but if you don't have one of those phones, where you need to recharge it every day, then you need to recharge it every day. Otherwise, you can't use it. Another example. Cars, right? Whether they are electric cars, obviously you need to recharge them just like a mobile phone. If your car is just a more regular car that uses fuel, okay, obviously if it's low on fuel, you need to go to the station and you need to fill up the tank, right? A laptop needs recharging as well. It can work for a few hours without the battery, without the charger, but at one point you need to recharge it, right? So, and in all of these examples that I just gave you, there's some sort of crystal component, because they're computers. Cars are computers, especially the new ones, where you've got GPS, you've got all sorts of electronic systems in them, right? Especially GPS, and you've got a lot of them have got now they've got internet, they've got Wi-Fi, right? So it's crazy what the car, a brand new car is like. It's like a mobile house, literally. Okay. And you don't need to lose reception, because you're in your house, and you've got internet reception. You go into the car, it's automatically connected to the internet in the car, to the Wi-Fi in the car. It's just crazy. It's just like, wow, it's amazing. Technology, that's technology for you, right? And it leads me to this. It's like a lot of technology nowadays is composed or runs on a bit of crystal, especially quartz, clear quartz. Okay. I don't know the specifics, okay? I'm not that scientific, but I know there's a lot of quartz components on computers. So a mobile phone is a computer. Uh, Obviously, a laptop is a computer. Cars are computers, okay? Because they've got all those electronics components in there. And so crystals, quartz in particular, is used in computers because they can store information. So if they can store information, they also give out. So they it's energetic. There's what's the word that I'm looking for? There's an exchange of energies, right? You put information in the quartz, and then it gives it back to you. Okay, so, and I've got an example here. That's a clear quartz, right? That's a clear quartz. It, for a lot of people, is the most powerful. It's like the god of all crystals, right? And there's a reason why it's used in technology. I don't know if it's all technology, but in a lot of the technology, they use crystal quartz, right? So I know they use other types of quartz and other types of crystals as well. You can find that out with some basic research. But they're not only used in technology, they're also used in rituals. And this is where I come in. Other people like me, other people that have been doing this for a lot longer than I have, okay, that understand crystals a lot more than I do, will tell you crystals are like living beings. They have their own consciousness, they've got their own energies, and you need to treat them with respect like you would any other person. And I agree, because they do give off energy, right? A lot of people do not know. A lot of people can't feel that energy. They might hold it as like, well, it looks nice, but I don't feel anything. It was like, yeah, because you're not tuning in, you're not tuned in to their energies. But once you get used to being around crystals and you used to work with crystals, you will feel different because of the energies they give off, you know? And that's why I always say, and other people like me, they will tell you, when you want to do, first of all, when you buy a stone or crystal, when you get home, you need to, first of all, in the shop, I always advise to buy them in the shop, because at least you can actually physically see them. You might be able to touch them, to hold them, depending on the shop. And if you get them that way, the traditional way, right? Hold them, see how they feel, see if you feel any energy from it. Okay. Sometimes it's not about getting the prettiest, the most perfect crystal or stone. Sometimes it's like it's actually better to get like the ugly one, the one that looks like a bit broken or misshapen. Do you know what I mean? So don't go just on the looks, okay, so to speak. But when you get home, right? When you get home, make sure you cleanse it, right? In smoke, in like incense or sage or candle flame, right? Music, meditation music, whatever you want to use. And then you can program it, right? And you program it by, you can hold it, but you can hold it, all right? Hold it in your hand. You can just with one hand, or you can do with both. And you say whatever you want to say, like if you want to use it for a specific thing, then you tell it what you want it to do for you, with respect. So like, hey, I want £1,000 or €1,000 by the end of the next week. If that doesn't happen, then you might think like, oh, it doesn't work. No, your intentions need to be right. Your energies need to be right. You need to be in the right state of mind, and you need to have a lot of respect, full respect for them, crystals and stones. Even online, if you buy them online, when you get them at home or wherever you are, make sure you do that. You cleanse, you program it, and you put them, either you wear them on you, or you just leave them wherever you want them to be. Okay. And there's people, a lot more experienced people than me, that will tell you that they really do work. They use them every single day. They talk to them every single day. They use them every single day in rituals, in whatever, whether it's personal or for clients. They use them and they say, yes, it does work. Other people will say, yes, it does work. Okay. Obviously, I'm going to say, yes, they do work. Both crystals and stones, they do work. If you feel like they don't work, I've tried once and they didn't seem to work. Well, there was something there that didn't work, that made it not work. Sorry. Whether it was you weren't in the right frame of mind, maybe you weren't respectful enough. Okay, maybe your intentions weren't clear, weren't strong enough, and maybe they just said, you know what, it's not the right time for it to happen. Do you know what I mean? And it's not just about the crystals. It could be like your ancestors. It could be your spirit guides. They're like, oh, hold on, not yet. Don't worry. Hold on a minute. Do you know what I mean? So you need to think of that. Obviously, I'm biased, but I've got some experience with them. So obviously, I had to say, yes, they do work, because they do work for me. Okay. I think that's it for today. Thank you very much for taking your time, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Okay, take care. Bye.